What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Durkatron Prime, currently here with Sharpshooter Pirates Tim Sosa himself. He's going to be sharing with us his Beelstar deck profile. The deck is very, very strong. Definitely recommend checking it out. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the video.
After all that,
Alright guys, so for eggs, I play 4 Pagus and 1 Demimera. It is like a mill deck just like Beelzemon, so you want to basically mill all your cards as fast as possible, so that's why I play the 4 Pagus. And then I play the 1 Demimera because you still need a tiny bit of cycle just to get those 7-cost options out of your hands. So that's why I play the Demimera at 15. Starting off, as for Rickies, I play 4 of EX2 Impmons, 4 on deletion Impmons, 3 Candlemons, 2 of the starter deck Impmons, and that's it. So 13 Rickies. You need EX2 Impmon just so you can consistently mill a lot faster. It mills you up to 3 cards, so definitely want that to basically just power through your mills for most of the early game. Even late game it can be pretty strong. You never want to play this either. This doesn't search you anything except for basically 2 targets in the entire deck, so you never really want to play it. You just want to evo. On deletion M, it's basically pretty simple. You just chip damage, mill top 3. With Pago, you mill another top 2. You basically mill 5 cards, possibly even more with the EX2 MP and mill. I play 3 Candlemons. This is more of a like an early game type of tool sometimes, where you can like evo this Impmon and then just play Candle for 3, mill top 2, and then later on in the mid to late game, if you do have 10 cards in trash, you could draw 1. So it just basically goes ahead and just does the main objective of the deck, just complete power mill and then a small little bit of cycle. And then 2 of the starter deck Impmon. This Impmon's really good because of the inheritable mainly, so you can just evo, like for example, like any of your level 4s, and then you can probably swing the Impmon, mill a bunch of cards, and then you just pop a level 3, especially when you're playing Beelstar. You want to delete all the floodgates. Even Gazi is also relevant because you do gain some memory in this deck. So, and then the warp does show up sometimes when you have the Beelzemon in trash. It's I'll go later on in the deck and see, and I'll show you what I mean. Next, for level 4s, bread and butter, the 4 Wizardmons. I play 2 Witchmons, 2 Scatters, 1 Promote, 1 Dober, and then 2 Porcupamons. So Wizard's pretty self-explanatory. You just want to mill them, gain an extra memory, and that's pretty much what he's there for. Sometimes you could like evo, promote on top, swing, stack a card on top, and then you want to mill whatever card you stacked. Which one is just another card to power through your mills for the main objective of the deck. Especially when you have like Iron Mako, you can like evo this for 1, mill top 3, and then mill a card that you stacked. Scatters here is basically the same thing. It's just as old Beelstar with the cycle. You basically just want to cycle through your deck, especially when sometimes you're milling through your deck and you're not getting a decent amount of mills and you have your options in hand. You want to just have scatter mode, swing, hopefully it dies, and then you just cycle cards out of your hand. The 1 promote is pretty self-explanatory. You just either you can evo into one of your champions for 1 just to start them at 1, or you usually just nail bone, it has rush, and then it'll swing for game. Dober is just an extra mill plus cycle, so if you don't have like a decent hand, you can swing Dober. It mills top 3, so it does the same objective over and over, just keep milling. And then it can grab anything, either purple Digimon or purple Tamer. So sometimes if you're missing a piece that you really need, or maybe you don't have like a Ricky in the early game, probably play this, swing, hope it dies, mill top 3, grab a Ricky, or grab something else that's just like, that can help accelerate your game plan. 2 Porcupamons, I like him because you still need some amount of blockers in this deck, and the fact that it's a 4-cost just like scatter mode, you can just literally hard play him, and he has an on-play effect to mill the top 2. So again, just same objective, just keep milling. And in the end of the day, he's a blocker that can actually swing, unlike Beelzemon that you have to pay 2 memory every time you swing. Only downside to him is that he's 4K DP. So that's it for the champions here. I have no level 5s in this deck, but we do run 6 level 6s. I run 4 Beelstars. Obviously, you need to run Beelstar in a Beelstar deck, so that's what she's there for. I run 1 of the new Beelstar mainly because she's still a 3 Musketeer target, and there are times in the mid to late game where you can play her down maybe for 5 if you have 20 cards in trash, and then if it's like a constant mill tool, so her opponent's turn effect is not once per turn, so every time they swing, you can mill a card. And then every time you mill a card, you get to play an Digimon from trash and it gains rush. But that effect is only once per turn, so there is like a neat little combo where you can play. You can have like this Digimon on the back. You play Beelstar, you have this Digimon on the back. You promote Digimon, swing Digimon, it dies. You mill 3, maybe 5. And then Beelstar's effect, you can play Digimon again. It gains rush, and then you can swing another check while milling another 3 cards. So that's why I play 1 of her. I did have her at 2, but I'm still testing out the ratios of this deck, which leads me next to this card, the Beelzemon. I play 1 of because of the starter deck Digimon. So this little guy, and when he attacks, he warps into a Beelzemon from trash for 3 costs. So basically, if you were to swing security, warp to Beelzemon for 3, he would basically mill top 4, and then if you're in the mid to late game, he can basically still continue turn, do 2 checks, and gain memory. On top of the Iman effect, still deleting like a floodgate like Cyclone or Beelzemon in case you want to gain the memory. So it's a lot of good pressure. Sometimes if you get it like really early, it could be a lot of pressure early game. If you happen to like actually like power through the moves like quite frequently. So that's it for the level 6s. Next we're gonna go to level 7. So I play 1 Defx and 1 Blast Mode. Defx is pretty self-explanatory. It's just there for any wide boards. This deck still has like a problem against fighting wide boards, and Defx is still like the best answer for it. You also have Gewalt, which is the same thing, but this, in the off chance they have like a floodgate and you have no way to answer, you can Evil on top of Beelstar for 6 and then just clear board. It actually helped me against the Crossfire matchup today really well. So, and then Blast Mode, it's basically like you can think of this as your Blitz Omni for game. You can mill it, it deletes to level 3, so you can pop a floodgate, and then for every 10 cards in trash, it can raise up the level. So you can pop 4, 5, 6, depending on how many cards you have in trash. And then when you Evo, it unsuspends itself. If you have 20 cards in trash, you gain 3 memory, so you basically Evo for 1, and then you swing again. That's basically the gist of it. You can even like have like a little combo later that will show from the options as to how you can actually get him back in case you mill him. We play 2 Imakos. Sometimes in the early game you probably don't have that much of an optimal hand, so you can play Imako to search top 4 cards, and it actually searches like a good, I want to say like 80% of your deck. So in case you don't know, it does search top 4 for any evil, wizard, or demon lord cards and traits. So Blast Mode is a demon lord. Beelstar is a wizard that you can actually grab. That counts for both. Beelzemon is a demon lord. Wizardmon is obviously a wizard. Witchmon's a wizard. And then every single Imon is evil in type. The only thing you can't grab is like the Candlemons, the Dober, stuff like that. But most of the deck you can pretty much just search for. And then it's kind of like your cool boy for the deck. So you basically just evil to any bubble Digimon, tap this, stack the top card of your deck, gain a memory, and then you can, if you evil into like Witchmon, you mill the top 3. So you just stack your deck and you just mill an option card that you want to mill. Next we go to all the options in the deck. say 4 Rivals Barrage, 4 Fly Bullets, 3 Nail Bones, 1 Go Waltz, 2 Miss Memory Boost, and 1 Calling from Darkness. So Rivals Barrage is our new best option. Personally, I think it's way better than the blue package. It's basically our new like Hokkaido's Breath that is also a Calling from Darkness at the same time. Or I guess a Dober is more accurate. So basically this deletes the highest level Digimon they have in play. So any level 7s, we can finally get rid of it and actually delete it. We don't have to play a blue source, so we can actually kick Kaida's Breath and boss it to hand. And then when it gets milled, it comes into the battle area. And then it has a delay effect that next turn you can delay it, trash it to the source, and you can grab any purple Digimon or Tamer from trash and add it to hand. So you can grab like Iron Mako if you need to, or you can grab any sort of purple Digimon. You can grab their Beelstars back. Fly Bullet, pretty self-explanatory. Still your main 7-cost option, deletes any level 6 or lower. No, nothing else to say there. 3 Narrow Bones, you still want to... I contemplated running at 2, it's just that I still really want to see like enough of it where you can actually, you know, like promote Rush for game with Beelstar, or just swarm a big heavy board most of the time, so that's why I still play it at 3. You can contemplate playing 2 and then probably do like a Happy Bullet Shower if you want, but I still personally prefer it at 3. 1 Go Out Swarmer, it's still pretty bad in security, but you know, if you do happen to fight something that has a really wide board, it still has a good board clear, so that's pretty much why you play it. 2 Miss Memory Boost, basically place your objective of your deck, you just mill top 2, and then you get a draw card, and then next turn it has a delay effect to gain 2 memory, so it works towards your objective and still gains you memory like throughout the game. There's been times where they would put me at 2 memory, I play Miss Memory Boost, mill top 2, I mill Wizard, gain memory, and then I put them at 1. And then Calling, you still kind of need to see it sometimes. There was actually a game earlier today where I top decked this, and this is exactly what I needed to win the game. So that's why you still play it. It's still a really powerful option for purple decks in general. And that's it.
Thank you so much, Tim, for sharing your Beelstar video, for sharing your Beelstar deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember, Rick by nature.